was around February 2007. I think it was our last year at our last month at Cooler Sound, and we had been doing covers for about 2 years at that point, and I know I'm pretty sure everybody was kind of getting sick of doing them, but I know for Treble and I were really kind of burning out. It was getting boring, and it was nice to make money and stuff, but it just it didn't really feel the creative energy. And when about 60%, 70% of what we made was going to the cost of just being a functioning band that played 3 weekends a month, started to wear on us a little bit. We started to realize that, hey, not only is this taking up a lot of our time, it's taking up a lot of the money we're getting, and we're not having a whole lot of fun. And around that time, I started getting the idea of building a home recording studio. Treble was expecting a second kid in a couple months, and Knuckles was getting pretty burnt out, so we figured if nothing else the band would go on hiatus for a little while, and in that time I was going to build the home recording studio with the idea that we could create a record. One of the things that frustrated me about the first 3 CDs we did was we're doing it within time constraints and a budget. I would have really liked to have been able to experiment a lot more than time and money allowed. And I know Treble almost right away kind of got into what I was going for when I started conceptualizing the type of record I wanted to do, just like a great rock and roll album. And around April 2007, we started the initial phases of writing down here in what we now call Broken Bulb Studios. And one of the, I think one of the first ones we wrote was Stank Butt and Evil Side of Me. Anyway, we started getting to the point where we had about an album's worth of songs that we liked, and but at that point, him and I had really started to roll as songwriters, getting together quite easily as far as like coming up with something every time, and we had the idea, well, screw it, let's keep going, let's see how long this goes. And then we started branching that idea out more and more, and we came up with the idea that we were going to do a double album. Why not? The band starts out by doing a 3-album trilogy, which each one coming out consecutively. The next logical step, of course, is to have some grandiose double album. After all, we're a band that has sold almost a combined 500 copies of 3 CDs. The public is chomping at the bit after all this time. So here we are, it's July 2009, and I think we really took advantage of the limited, unlimited budget and unlimited time, because we're not even done tracking the drums. Hopefully we'll have that done in about a month, but after that, then we start doing all the layers of all the instruments and vocals, and start putting little shiny touches and all the things we always wanted to be able to do. So hopefully maybe late winter. I got a feeling it's going to be spring or summer 2010, and this whole record will be done. But just for the record, we haven't not been doing anything.